Hello, and welcome to Week 5 of Math Concepts, Probability, and Statistics. This week we are going to study topics 16, 17, and 18. Now, that may be a bit confusing, since we ended last week with topic 13. What happened to the topics in between? Well, if we had more time, then we would cover those topics. But since this is an introductory course, they're not completely necessary. You may want to skim through them, though, to see what we're leaving out. This is especially important for any of you that know that you are going to take another statistics course after this one. The theme of this week's topics is something called statistical inference. The two big ideas are confidence intervals and tests of significance. They are two ways of trying to quantify the uncertainty involved in using data from a sample to make statements about a population. As we have seen, sample selection is important. If you want to find out what percentage of SNU students own a cell phone, you can take a sample of students. If your sample is randomly chosen, then it will likely represent the population of all students quite well. However, even when samples are randomly chosen, they can still be unrepresentative. For instance, a random sample could only include football players, or only Bible and theology majors, or only students who are not from Oklahoma. Statistical inference allows us to deal with these kinds of uncertainties. Another thing to keep in mind as you work through this week is that statisticians use the word significant in a very special way. When most people say that something is significant, they mean that it is important or noteworthy. When a statistician says that something is significant, she means that the observed results could have happened by chance after adjusting for a carefully chosen probability. We will call this probability a p-value. Look out for that big idea in topic 17. Just as I did last week, I want to warn you that the ideas in this week's topics are not easy to grasp at first. However, many students have come before you. They accepted the challenge of learning this material. They worked hard, and they eventually learned it well. I encourage you to do the same. That's it for this video. I'll talk with you again at the beginning of week 6.